Hello my love! Today I'm going to show you how to make bath bomb. It's going to be a 4-part video and it's just a different way to make bath bomb. The first recipe I'm going to show you is the easiest. This is the fresh flower bath bomb. This is great for Valentine, hint hint, around the corner, where you can shower your lady friend with love. So step 1, let's start with the ingredients. First and foremost, you're going to need baking soda, cornstarch, citric acid, coconut oil, as well as essential oil. This is a brand that I'm actually going to use. I will link that down below if you're interested. And honestly, you can find this on Amazon, in the store, Marshall, TJ Maxx, as well as Home Good has a really big collection. You're going to need mold. It really depends on which size you want. I purchased all 3 different sizes. These are honestly just Christmas ornament that I cut in half. And honestly, because Christmas just passed, you can get all of this at Marshall for a really cheap price. On video, I actually show you the exact measurement of how much you'll need from each. I will also link that down below so that you can print out or copy that and save it to your phone. Okay, so the first thing that you are going to do is we're going to combine all the dry ingredients together. Just pour it all in, just measure it out and pour it in. Everything is combined, just use a whisk and just stir it up. Make sure that everything is well blended. Now that we're done with the dry, let's work on the wet. This actually does not come in liquid form. You have to melt this, and the measurement once again is down there in the description bar. Now that I put in the coconut oil, I'm also going to put in the same amount of warm water. Now adding the essential oil, it's really up to you. If you're using lavender, then use a lavender scent. If you're using oranges, or orange flower, then use orange scent. Really, it's really up to you. I'm going to be using roses because I'm working with roses, and of course, because it is a rose color, I'm going to use a light pinkish red. And honestly, using soap color is so much better than food color because it won't stain your bathtub. But now that you have this liquid that is fully diluted, just use a smaller spoon and just kind of stir it in, and make sure you whisk really fast and do not let the baking soda react. There'll be some fizzes, but don't freak out, it's completely okay. The faster you whisk, the faster this will work. And honestly, the most tedious part is pretty much just this. I find that it's much easier to use your hand, and you know it's done when you're able to kind of grab it with your hand and it become a mold. It's kind of wet, almost pudgy. Now is the super fun part. Now we actually make the mold or the ball. I'm going to use the super big size first, and I am first going to put in a rose and just kind of stuff in or really compress in the bath bomb material. I'm going to do half first, and I'm going to repeat and do the same on the other side. Now for the other half, you might want to use a little bit extra, and this extra is going to help glue the 2 sides together. So the hard part right now is just really adding a little pressure and compressing them together so that they become one piece. So I'm going to let this dry for 20 seconds. Take off the lid and then just let it rest there in its little ball form while I work on the smaller ball and finish up whatever it is that I have left. Now for the bigger ball, if you want this to not crack, you do want to keep the bottom base on for a good 10 to 20 minutes before you take the ball out completely. Let the bottom fully harden so it keeps its shape. Once you take the bottom off, let it dry overnight before deciding to give it to anybody else. And because this is fresh flower, it should be used within 3 days in order to preserve the rose light pink or fresh looks. Flower will not look pretty once it dies, so yes, use it ASAP. For those who like to display your beautiful flour bomb, then you can make the flour a dry version. And in order for the flour to dry completely, you have to let it sit out and let it completely die, and then it turns a beautiful red or pink or whatever color you want. I've chosen red for the next one just because it looks so much more romantic. The only thing I'm adding to this that's different is I'm going to be adding Himalayan bath salt to the top part just because I like that extra kick, but the whole process as well as the whole ingredients stay the same. And this is the finished result. I hope you enjoyed this super easy bath bomb tutorial, because the next DIY is going to be the oat bomb. It's going to be kind of different, and the material as well as the ingredient will change. So if you're excited, don't forget to thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, and I will make this next. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell for the notification, and let's test out the bath bomb that we just made. So the bath bomb that I'm going to be fizzing pretty much is made of the same material as well as the same ingredient. The only thing different is I used mint as well as lavender, so I did use lavender seedling or lavender flower in this. That's why it looks kind of different, and there's this little like speck that's coming out. Those are just lavender. It really does help calm my soul and makes me feel better, and it's great to help you sleep. If you're interested in purchasing, don't forget to contact me via email macshantea@gmail.com. I will link the website down below for you to place your order if you're just too lazy to make your own. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and by the way guys, check out these other super awesome videos that you may have missed. See you next time. Bye bye!